Hey, what's going on, guys? Today's video we are going to be showing you how to fix your top if it is stuck down or stuck up. 99% of the time what it's going to be is it's going to be the hydraulic fluid in your reservoir that needs to be refilled so that it has enough oil hydraulic fluid to go up and go down. Luckily, my friend Nate's car, actually the last one, was up, so that actually was a lot more beneficial than having it completely down all the time, especially during the winter time. Here in California it's now getting hot, so we need this top to go up and down. Let me show you what we got going on here. And if you want to know more about the Rare Jade Puro color Plasti Dip, look in the description box below. We'll have videos on that already up. All right, so this is a 2006 Ford GT. First thing we're gonna do here, let's come on inside here. We have the back seat here. Now, right under the back seat, you're gonna see some tabs that are literally right here. Okay, there's a little black tab there. You push that in and it comes up, and there's gonna be one more on that side, maybe one more in the middle, but let's go ahead and pull that side up, push that black tab in, pull the seat up. All right, so those are the tabs right there, one, and the second tab, which is right there. You literally just push that in. They clip in right there. You lift that up, now that seat is completely free to go. If it is stuck for some reason, make sure your seatbelt little holders right there are through the little holes. And now let's go ahead and bring this whole entire bottom portion out of the car. All right, guys, now with that back seat out, we're looking at a bolt right here, 13 mil and 13 mil right there, right next to the seat belts. Grab your socket right there, 13 millimeter. Again, this is the 2006. Your car, if it's newer or older, might be a little bit different. Remove those two bolts right there. So what we're gonna do now with those two bolts out, pretty simple. Grab it from the bottom to the top, and you're literally gonna pull out and up. And there's like clips on the back right there. So we pull it out and up. Just watch your seat belts there on the side and on this side as well. And then this bad boy. Okay, but before it can fully come out, your back top, you need to remove the pins of your back convertible top covering here. There's gonna be a clip right here, and then there's gonna be a clip right over there. So that is actually preventing the seat from coming out fully, but we still should be in the game. If you want to not remove those, you literally can have someone hold this up like this if you want, and that is the canister we need to get to refill. All right, now what we're gonna do here is that little plug cap there. What you wanna do is you wanna just kind of carefully remove it, but you just kind of wanna like pinch it in and out a little bit, maybe give it a little slight twist if possible, but be careful. And we'll go ahead and slip that bad boy out. Plug is out, and that was actually a pain in the butt, to be honest with you. Again, I didn't remove the cylinder at all. I left it in place and just twisted that plug right out. I actually used a rag. The older your car is, this is a 2006 again, and the plug actually gets a little bit warped, as you can see right there. I twisted it out with my fingers with the rag. I was actually trying something like this and twisting it, but I did not want to rip this. If you rip this, or if you take a big chunk out of it, then you'll have to buy a new one. If you're at the auto shop, I actually would recommend picking one of these up if it's only a couple bucks, just so that it's completely airproof. That's why obviously this is so long. Anywho, this is out. It was a pain in the butt. We're gonna reuse this. Now, let's get our fluid in an injector type of a unit, and let's go ahead and fill that bad boy up until it's slowly starting to seep out, and then we're gonna go ahead and jam our plug in. This particular is the oil that we will be using to fill it back up. Merc right there at the bottom. Just double check, again, double check with the auto parts store. Get their opinion on exactly what type of fluid to use for your convertible reservoir. And then we will be using this little turkey baster here to suction it out and then put it in. I'll try to do that with one hand and film and do it at the same time. Anyway, these two things will be linked in the description box below the video. Without further ado, definitely double check on that. Without further ado, let's get into it. Definitely have a towel laid down underneath, and you will probably drip a tiny bit of this, but try your best not to. But again, it's pretty hard not to drip just a little bit. And we'll go ahead and juice it on inside there. And you will get a little bit of dripping, obviously, from when you do insert it here like this. But what you want to do is you want to fill it up until you have a nice little slow spilling coming out of the top, which means that it is to capacity. And then what you want to do is jam in your plug quickly and then mop up your little mess here. So this is Number 2 here, this thing was absolutely completely low, guys. So, and we will be getting all the air out. So it actually is overflowing right there. We actually might be to capacity right now. Yep, when it starts flowing just a little bit like that, jam your plug in. The easiest thing to do is pinch in and twist it as you're pushing it in. So pinch in, apply pressure inwards, and then twist it clockwise in like that, and you'll slowly get it. It's a pain in the butt, but it'll get in there. We got the plug back in, baby. So what we're gonna do now before, and by the way, I just actually propped that up instead of clipping out the clips in the back there. We're gonna go ahead and lay that down so that the roof is not interfered, and we're gonna go ahead and test it out. What we wanna do is we wanna purge all the air out of the system. So we're gonna go ahead and lay it down, put it up about 5 times or so. That should purge all the air out of the system. All right, my friends, now that has finally cured your being able to raise and lower your top right there. It will be slow at first. It'll be kind of like trying to do it on its own. You'll hear maybe a little bit of gurgling. Obviously, it's purging the air out of the system. By the 5th or 6th time, it will be doing it really, really beautifully, guys. Thank you so much for watching the video, and stay tuned. If for some reason that did not fix your convertible top, I do have a second video that's going to be on the channel showing you what might be the problem as well with your raising down, raising up relays, which is up here in the engine compartment. Thank you for watching, guys, and subscribe as always in the description box below. Will be those links again. You guys have a wonderful day. Take care.